It's the JT Cho Show! One's down.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
She's broke.
One.
The rampart.
What's up, guys?
Episode 131, JT Show. We took a week off.
We did. Conflicting schedules.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
In our lives.
Yeah. Throw that away.
Yeah. That wasn't worth anything. Today's April 28th. We passed the best day in April.
Mm-hmm. We did.
20th. That one guy
We probably just forgot.
That one guy in baseball hit a home run on 420, and his home run was 420 feet.
Wow.
I saw that today. I was like, that's crazy.
Oh, there it is.
Baseball gods. Oh.
1, 2, 3. Nice. Cheers, brother. Whose birthday you got?
I went with Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba?
Yeah.
There's so many better ones.
Okay.
I went with Jay Leno.
Yeah, that was a big one.
And Big Ed.
Big Ed would have been a good one.
Big Ed was a good one. Yeah. Jay Leno is fucking 73. And I thought this was hilarious. It made me giggle when I was looking at it. His fucking Wikipedia page says his genres of comedy are observational comedy, surreal humor, insult comedy, black comedy, and deadpan. Why do they put black comedy in there?
I've never once in my life seen Jay Leno do.
Yeah, like what do you think when you think of Jay Leno as one of the top 5 things that comes to your mind? Black comedy.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Never once.
When you think of black comedy, who are the top 5 guys you think of?
Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart.
Yep.
Probably Cedric the Entertainer.
Okay.
And probably.
I'll throw it in there for you. It's Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor, yeah. I forgot about.
Yeah.
He's an old head.
He's the OG. He's the OG of black comedy.
Yeah.
Nowhere in there was Jay Leno though.
No.
Nowhere in there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call Jay Leno a black comic, but
No.
yeah.
Cheers to Jay Leno, the black comic.
Cheers to Jay Leno, the black comedy superstar.
We got to do some behind the scenes research. I haven't had one of those in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
At
least 14 days.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some research offhand to see if we can find any black comedy bits from Jay Leno.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll throw them in right now, and if we stand corrected, we stand fucking corrected. But
he's just like
maybe we'll take a poll too.
There I was.
Yeah.
Getting malt liquor at the corner store at 9 o'clock at night.
The Jay Leno's not good, but it's good at the same time.
It's not good, but
yeah,
you got it.
It's good at this. It's good enough for me to know who you're doing.
Yeah, I don't do impressions very well. I can do a half-ass.
It's like when your boy first learns how to play Wonderwall on the guitar, and he plays it in front of you without telling you what he's playing. You're like, "Is that Wonderwall?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, that's sick that you noticed that it's Wonderwall."
Yeah. But every boy in his college dreams of doing playing guitar for the ladies.
So I got a thing on Ted Williams here real quick before we get into something crazy, because I thought this was wild.
Okay.
So Ted Williams, these are his like yearly things from 41 to 47.
Okay.
So in 1941 he batted a .406 batting average.
Mm-hmm.
In 42 he won the Triple Crown. In 43 he fought in World War II. 44 he fought in World War II. 45 he fought in World War II. In 46 he won the MLB MVP.
Wow.
In 47 he won the Triple Crown.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ted Williams.
That's Captain America.
Yeah.
100%. That's Captain America decided to play baseball.
Playing baseball at a time where baseball was the primary sport.
Oh yeah, it was. That's where it was called America's pastime. That was that.
Like, hockey was going on and basketball was kind of just starting.
Yeah.
But, I mean, to the point, yeah, so definitely baseball was developed.
It's crazy stats, though. Like, he won a Triple Crown and then fought in the war and then won an MVP and then won another Triple Crown.
What's crazy is
that's wild.
He played in the same Wrigley Field that people play in today.
Yeah, the T-ball field.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's been there since 1901?
It's something like that. I don't know.
Wild.
It's old as shit.
100 years old.
Yeah.
People still, it's like Lambeau at this point.
Dude,
Well, we keep doing renovations.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah.
You need to.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have too.
beer
I'm sure
line.
it's not the same exact fucking stadium.
Same fucking cabbage patch in the outfield, though.
What else do I got here? Kevin Garnett is the. Let's see if I can remember without looking at it. He's the only NBA player to play against. Fuck, I can't remember.
I saw Kevin Garnett talking to Boogie, and Boogie was saying that he's the third best center in the league.
Boogie did say that. Boogie says a lot of shit.
And I was like, Boogie, even when you were at your best, you would have to argue about being the top 3 and the top 5 for centers in the league.
Boogie at his best year. I think he was the best center in the league, like as far as like productivity. But that was like 1 year maybe
Not
with the
career.
Kings, and that was also in a time where the Kings didn't have any other firepower.
Yeah.
So it was just Boogie.
They tried to build around Boogie.
Yeah. Now I can't find this fucking stat, which is pissing me off. Because I had it, and it was crazy. It was something to the effect of Kevin Garnett playing with all these superstar teams.
Right.
Or playing against all these superstar teams. And this is just the worst podcasting possible.
Damn. That's super sad.
Worst podcasting possible.
While we're talking about old heads in sports, today I stumbled upon some highlights from Brian Dawkins
Okay. He was a beast.
for the Eagles. And the caption was, this man would have been arrested in today's NFL for how much he hyped up the crowd. So first it just showed him running out of the tunnel just being an animal. Dude, just fucking feeling the electricity in the air. Just fucking yelling at the crowd. We hear we're dogs, you know? And then it just showed his tackle highlights.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, damn, dude, that would just be the worst to be tackled by that man in a one-on-one situation, dude, because he'll fuck you up in open field, dude. And just have to say, Brian Dawkins is a dog. As Cut digs through the...
I'm not gonna find it. So it was basically along the effects of Kevin Garnett was the only player to play against the 72-win Team Bulls, Steph Curry, and someone fucking else. It was something
Miami
crazy.
Heat?
No, it wasn't the Heat. It was before the Bulls. It was some other crazy team before the
He used
Bulls.
to play
I
for the
can't remember.
Timberwolves.
Yeah.
I don't think
can't
it was
remember
the
what it was.
Pistons.
Maybe it was the Bulls, the Kobe Shaq Lakers, and the Golden State Warriors. But regardless, he was the only player to do it. Now I gotta just look it up because I gotta know. I have to know.
Super duper funny that
That's crazy that I just...
you can't let it go. So while he's scrolling through his phone, some recent events that's been happening. Today's day 2 of the NFL draft on April 28th. During the NFL draft, as a Packers fan, avid Packers fan, Aaron Rodgers, this is when I'll give my salute to Aaron Rodgers while he's looking for this Kevin Garnett stat. Aaron Rodgers was the second Green Bay quarterback that I grew to love. Brett Favre originally won the Super Bowl in '97.
Oh, so he's the only player to play against the 73-9 Warriors and the 73-10 Bulls.
Okay,
That's what it was.
so now
The only player to play against both of them.
that's wild.
It's crazy. I thought there was another team in there. I thought there was.
So going with the Aaron Rodgers thing.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about A-Rod.
Yeah, so
News broke this
yeah,
week.
Yeah, so Monday he was officially traded.
Yep.
There was some sneaky rumors that since there was negotiations between what he's worth and what Green Bay thinks he's worth and what New York thinks he's worth, rumors were like San Francisco's sneaking in there, and then before you knew it, on Monday he was traded. Mm-hmm. Was it Monday or Tuesday?
I think it was Tuesday.
I think it was Tuesday. I think it's ironically hilarious that Adam Schefter was so happy to be the one that broke the news. But
I will say this, he wasn't the first one I saw.
Yeah.
But he was the first person I looked up when I saw the news to see if it was real. Because I
yeah.
know Schefter's not going to fuck up twice like that.
So a friend in a group said, hey, here's this tweet from Adam Schefter. And I said, I don't know if I believe that. And then they said Pat McAfee has tweeted it too. I was like, I believe it.
Job.
Yeah, I say it right now. McAfee. But anywho, so this has happened to me twice, literally, where my favorite quarterback, favorite player for the team goes to the Jets. But Aaron Rodgers I watched get drafted. And kind of diving down deep into it, I didn't have internet research. I didn't have podcasts. There wasn't anything when I was younger. So,
Wasn't a whole lot of media available.
yeah, so there really was a stipulation where they were just butting heads with each other, and I'm sure Aaron Rodgers wanted to get on the field knowing who he is as a player now. But, humbly, in public, they said, it was business, nothing between them. So, I've seen that transition. Favre left, had a couple years into the Vikings. Now Aaron Rodgers is leaving, and now I have pretty much the same experiences. Who the fuck is Jordan Love? So now I got to get caught up on Jordan Love history because, I know very minuscule about him. I knew Aaron Rodgers came from Cal.
And you've been very anti-Jordan Love since the get-go.
I just think it was a dumb pick.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where I was explaining the bar tonight at the apron to the guy that when your team has a potential shot of still reaching the playoffs and going deep, and you want your team as a quarterback to push for those excellent players to get those, hey, if we get one or two more super studs on offense, we're going to be unstoppable. And they keep drafting defense, and they never drafted a wide receiver or a tight end in the first round for the entire fucking time Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback.
Yeah.
So I thought it was ironically hilarious for Jordan Love that he got the Aaron Rodgers treatment during his first draft as a starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, and that is Lucas Van Ness, who is drafted. So Green Bay finessed 2 first-round draft picks. One's conditional. Aaron Rodgers has to make it through the entire season, meaning no injuries, and making it through 65% of the snaps. They chose outside linebacker Will McDonald IV 2 picks later. So not only did Jordan Love get the traditional Aaron Rodgers treatment during the first round, Aaron Rodgers got the Aaron Rodgers treatment during the first round. I thought it would have been personally hilarious if the Jets would have drafted a rookie wide receiver right off the ripper, just to give the Aaron Rodgers an extra shot. Hey, unconfirmed, since you're Googling.
Yeah.
Someone said Antonio Brown to the Ravens today. I don't know if there's any...
Before I looked that up, I had to see where the USC wide receiver went.
Yeah.
He went to Minnesota.
Wow.
That's wild.
I've also seen old draft Zoom messages where the team before the Vikings passed on Justin Jefferson. And then and they were all laughing, like in their Zoom meeting that was being recorded, like, holy shit, how could they let how could they let this motherfucker go? And so that's a good pickup for Minnesota, getting Kirk Cousins another weapon. So
all right, so 6 hours ago from right now, Antonio Brown tweeted, excited to return to the NFL this year, #RavensFlock, with a picture of himself in Ravens gear. 3 days ago, Sports Illustrated posted arrest warrant issued for former Buccaneers wide receiver Antonio Brown. And 3 hours ago, CBS NFL says less than 2 months after saying he had retired, Antonio Brown announced on Friday that he plans to resume his NFL career. The 4-time All-Pro wideout plans to play for the Ravens, the team that formerly employed his younger cousin Marquise Brown. He's not currently on the roster. His tweet raises many questions, mainly whether or not the team believes this could actually be possible. Lamar Jackson's been a fan of him, blah, 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 blah. Lamar said he's a cool, down-to-earth guy. He's passionate about the sport of football. I feel like the locker room here is different than any other locker room. It's like a brotherhood going on. None of that outside noise. It's strict inside. We worry about each other. We don't worry about the outside. We want to win. I can just tell that he has it in him, that he wants to win. He wants to play ball. So, I mean, it seems like everyone's on board. Maybe he got a call from his agent, and his agent was like, hey, we got an offer. And he just went to Twitter and hit them Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
It seems like something Antonio Brown would do.
yeah,
Maybe he's off his meds and he's just crazy talk.
yeah,
Because that quote from Lamar was from
years
months
ago. Okay.
It was months ago. It was
Yeah.
after, is when he...
I mean, I know during the regular season he was a fan of him.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
the original
Yeah,
stuff was
that's
going
probably
on.
when that quote's from. It was from
Yeah.
way earlier than today, obviously.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he tweeted he was going to go play for the Ravens 6 hours ago. So if he does, he does. I can't imagine. So with him, the receiver core would be Odell,
Bateman.
AB, Bateman, and the USC guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that was the Vikings.
That was the Vikings.
Other purple team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ha.
Crazy. That's a wild receiver core.
But yeah, so making full circle, Aaron Rodgers. Thank you for winning one Super Bowl for the Packers during my probably first adulthood. I mean, I saw the Red Wings win a cup when I was 18 years old, so that was technically my first adulthood Stanley Cup championship. But I at least got to see 2 Super Bowls from the Packers, one as a child and one as somebody with a functioning brain to remember like more than just,
remember the fine details.
Yeah,
you don't just remember it in a
the bills of the team, how we played that season, watching the season. I wish we would have won more than one. We've had 2 superstar quarterbacks for the last 30
2
years.
2 all-time quarterbacks, not just superstar quarterbacks.
Yeah. And
all-time quarterbacks.
And so can the Packers with Jordan Love go 3 for 3? So this year when we do the jersey order,
I mean, he's got 10 years to do it.
The 2 NFL jerseys I'm getting this year.
You getting a Love jersey?
I'm getting a Love jersey.
Wow, he's hopping ship.
Not hopping ship.
You're a hopping ship.
Packers. I mean, I could go with an Aaron Jones jersey.
I mean, hopping ship like you were. Since you guys drafted him, you've been anti-Jordan Love. I know now you say you just hated the pick. You've been anti-Jordan Love.
No.
Yeah, you have. You can probably roll back the tapes on some of the older podcasts we've done. I know you've not badmouthed him, but been very disappointed and wondering why he's even on the team.
Yeah,
like
but
you didn't enjoy his presence.
I mean, but reflecting on
would you rather have had Jordan Love right now? Like, say you guys got rid of him last year for like a 3rd round pick or something.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have him now or have a 3rd round pick for him and you guys get a quarterback in the first round? Like you guys get that guy from Kentucky.
I'd rather have Jordan Love.
You'd rather have Jordan Love than the guy from Kentucky?
Because, there's people out there with the reaction videos of draft night they're like, how the fuck can they make this pick? And every once in a while...
Hold on, let's get this. Will Levis, right? That's the guy's name from Kentucky?
Yeah, the guy with the really hot...
So say this on the pod real quick so we could show this in like 5 months when Levis is going off or when Love's going off.
Okay.
You would rather have Jordan Love than Will Levis?
I would rather have Jordan Love than Will Levis.
Fucking mark it down on the book.
Jordan Love outperformed Patrick Mahomes already. When Green Bay was playing...
Who?
Jordan Love.
Oh, I thought you said Jordan Levitz.
No. Jordan Love has outperformed Patrick Mahomes playing him one-on-one in the game. He had a better completion percentage, and he had a better...
How long did he play in the game, though?
The entire game.
Really?
This was when Aaron Rodgers was out for the game, and it was Jordan Love versus Patrick Mahomes. So I've always been mad.
That's right. I remember that game. They ran the ball a lot, but
and the entire time Aaron Rodgers was riding the bench for the Packers, I was not an Aaron Rodgers fan because I didn't know him.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get rid of Aaron Rodgers because I love him, but now that he's gone,
do you think it was
it's Jordan Love time?
Without the bias of knowing the career, do you think it's easier moving on from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers, or do you think it's easier moving on from Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love?
It was definitely
like the in the moment.
It's definitely easier to get rid of Favre because of the way he went out.
It was easier to get rid of Favre or easier moving on?
Moving on.
Easier moving
on. Because Aaron Rodgers never was like, I'm doing this and changing his mind. Aaron Rodgers was just like, I want to play football, but I don't know what they want to do, and he'd be very open about like these talks aren't happening. Brett Favre was like,
because of his media presence, it made it easier. Then.
Yeah, because he was very vocal on the outside of what his intentions were, and then you'd get the report from ESPN. And
so
then
he let you down easy, whereas Favre was just like, "Hey, I'm coming back and I'm playing for someone else."
Well, Favre, I didn't like his exit of retiring. I think
that had a lot to do with back office, though. I don't think back office got tired of him going back and forth. I think back office told him, they're like, hey, you have to be all in or all out right now.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't. And they were like, if you're coming back, we're trading you.
Yeah, but for Brett Favre, though, that's why it was easier to move on, because he kept doing that to the organization.
So you were like, fuck him, get rid of him?
Well, it's like, that's got to frustrate you.
Yeah, obviously.
As a team to go, are we...
If Brady had teetered us at the end and been like, I don't know where I'm going, and then went right before draft day and was like, I'm going to play for the Bucs.
Yeah, or the draft happens and they're like, I'm coming back, and you're like, but we already have plans now because this guy's
We
been
drafted via you not being here.
Aaron Rodgers has never really been like, I don't know if I'm coming back next year.
Yeah.
He's just kind of been like, no, I'm taking some time, And so I think it's easier with that media presence and with watching Aaron Rodgers getting drafted. I think that's what makes it the hardest because
Yeah.
I've seen his entire career as a Packer all the way up until right fucking now. And that's what
This
you
is
kind
your
of saw.
first moving on from a quarterback that you've seen
that
all
they
the
drafted.
way through.
Yeah. So that's why it's a little tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Aaron Rodgers, thanks for what you did for the Packers. Go Pack Go. I wish you the best luck in New York. When you're facing the Patriots, I'll be cheering.
Yeah, fuck you twice a year.
When you're facing the Bills, those are gonna be electric games.
I'll be rooting for you against the Bills, brother.
And when you're playing against the Dolphins,
I'll be rooting for you there.
I'll be at Cuts House.
I'll be rooting for you
I'll
there,
be
too.
watching games that they cast.
We're spending the $400 on the Sunday ticket. We're just gonna do it.
If it's a login, we'll talk about that offline. But
Yeah.
if it's a multiple login, I'll throw you some change.
We'll see. I might just let you use it. I just want it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it regardless whether you throw on it or not. So I'm just gonna get it.
Do you know what just renewed? It's an app you use to watch shows. It renews once yearly.
Crunchyroll.
Yes.
There it is.
Yes.
How much are you for that one?
I don't care.
Okay.
Last 3 years.
Oh,
It's really. I mean, if you, it's less than.
I paid you for it at some point when I first moved here, didn't I? I thought we settled up on that.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. It's always been. It's been like it was like, hey.
Because I remember I threw on the first year, and then we had it for like 2 years, and there was nothing.
Yeah, but then you're
And
like,
when I
I'm gonna
moved
get
here-
this.
Yeah.
It was like a case of beer for the weekend or something. I was like, oh yeah, I'm cool with that, dude. Same thing. No, but yeah, that just renewed, so it really is no big thing. But I was gonna say on that platform, I have been watching Fire Force season 2.
Okay, I haven't finished the first season.
So I came to the realization today that if you think of iconic noises in animes, so there's like the substitution jutsu in Naruto, the sound of a Rasengan, sound of Chidori. Then in Hunter x Hunter, you get the music behind like you get the trumpets,
Yep.
you get the
Yeah.
and then you get so there's certain sounds in anime that like just kind of set you off.
They hit those memories.
Fire Force is a little different, and I like it. And it's because they still have those iconic sounds, but they're like made to listen to in headphones. And what I mean by that is there's certain moves that hit in this show that drop so much bass, and it turns down the volume and goes brrr, and just hits you on another level. To where when I heard something today, I was like, I bet you I could Google that on YouTube. I bet you I could YouTube that, just say these sounds, and they played 2 minutes of the best sounds from the show. And they are some of the best. And I closed my eyes for the ones I didn't recognize because there are still some. But just hearing those sounds on that show, is it better than hearing a Chidori?
Do you think if I did a cut stumper of just sounds, do you think you'd be able to name them
Yes.
across all animes?
Across, I'd have to give you a list.
No.
Oh.
I'll make it'll
Yeah.
be like 10 of them.
Yeah.
And I'll pick them at random throughout things that I know you've seen.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah.
I'm
Then
not gonna pick something you've never seen.
Yeah, I think another funny thing.
What do you think you'd get out of 10? I'm picking them at
7.
random. Think you're getting 7? You think you're getting a C?
I'm
All
a
right.
nerd. Yeah. So I think another funny thing would do
Play that clip right before Cut Stumpers next week.
is we'll do a combined Cunt Stubbers one time too, and we'll do Pokemon NES.
Oh god, I'm
Sounds.
gonna get all those wrong.
Yeah, we'll do 5 apiece.
I don't remember any of them.
No, but you
I don't
know,
remember any of them.
we'll do original 150,
Yeah.
and then we'll play 5 at random.
All of them are the same thing to me in my head.
There are some though.
They're all the Ponyta screech. That's the only one I know. Is the Ponyta screech.
I know that one.
Yeah, right. That's all of them for me though. Like I see a Kangaskhan come out, it's like. Brrr. That's all
I'm
I
trying to
got.
think of some, but none off the top of my head, dude.
The Ponyta one's the only one I got.
We can't do Pokemon Yellow. Because Pikachu goes Pika.
That's that one easy one.
I found this disc
I know.
to play the game.
Yeah.
So now I have a memory card for no reason.
Okay.
Fuck it. What else you got?
This one's moving on to basketball. So the Kings are getting
NBA playoffs 2023 right now.
3-0, swept right now.
Well, they won 2 games.
Well, yeah, but 3-0 since.
Yeah.
Doesn't have anything to do with them, but the Grizzlies have 0 wins on the season as an underdog on the road. Not a single win as an underdog.
The Bucks were, I think, the 5th team in NBA history to be a first seed overall.
Okay.
Eliminated in the first round.
The first ones, huh?
No, they're the 5th.
Oh, the 5th. Okay.
The 5th in NBA history to be eliminated as the number 1 contender in the first round.
Who cleaned them out? Was it the
Heat?
Yeah, I was gonna say
And the Heat.
Butler.
And the Heat are the first play-in team to win a playoff series.
Really?
Because the play-in teams just started a couple years back.
I thought LeBron was part of one of the play-in teams.
He almost was, but I think they finished 8th that year, and they got bounced out of the first round after that.
Okay.
Which the Lakers are looking at a 3-2 series right now. The Celtics closed. The Celtics because of Trey. Are going to another game because he hit an ice cold 3-pointer to extend the series. Who else is on tonight? I can't really think of. The 76ers are going to play the Celtics. Joel Embiid right now currently is iffy. He might not play the first game for that series. But the NBA series right now, they're heating up, and it's crazy. And I really like good basketball.
All right, I have a couple golf things.
Okay.
3 golf things altogether.
Ooh.
One of them's a TikTok.
Perfect.
And I got some other TikTok stuff to show you too, but this one is pretty cool. This one is Dustin Johnson being a fucking homeboy. I know I have it. God damn it.
The man of many TikToks that he doesn't have.
This is just the fucking worst, bro.
Hey, thanks for listening, guys. If you're still here,
Yeah,
drop
dude.
a
If you
comment.
guys are still here on this one, just say you want beer in the comments, and I'll probably just send you in a first 6-pack. Like.
Well, he's looking up some golf stats. Something.
Oh, I got it.
He got it. All right. Does he have it?
Yeah.
DJ Tyler with the golf club. If you had to fuck one, marry one, or kill one with golf, whiskey, and cocaine, go.
I like them all.
God, I knew it.
That was it. That was it. He's just being a homie.
I like them all.
That was pretty great. I saw that and it made me laugh really hard. This one also made me laugh, not quite as hard. So, after the 2018 Masters, Patrick Reed bought himself a $450,000 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. There's only 1,000 of these cars in the U.S., and his had a Masters-themed paint job with yellow calipers. 2 weeks ago, this car mysteriously pulled up on the lot of a salvage yard.
Oof, that means...
Nothing's been reported on it.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that that car showed up at a salvage yard, and it just so happens to be the same Masters colors as Patrick Reed, who won the Masters and then bought himself a car.
This could have been a DUI, allegedly. We're not saying that he drinks, but it could have been an accident he never reported.
Could have been some Tiger Woods shit that just got by.
He could have lent it to a friend that accidentally fucked it up. Who knows, man?
I will say this, if it's some Tiger Woods shit and they let him slide, where the fuck were those guys on the Tiger Woods nights?
Well, here's the thing. There's no camera crews following around fucking...
Well, yeah,
Patrick
but
Reed.
there were no camera crews following around Tiger when he got in the accident. There's no pictures of the accident.
The second one.
Yeah, the second one. The first one, he was at the height of his game.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So nothing
I
ever,
understand
but
that
nothing,
one.
But nothing
I
ever.
understand
But
that
nothing
one.
ever came from the second one.
Nothing ever came from either
Just
one
a
of them.
bad
Realistically,
life-threatening injury.
nothing ever came from either one of them. To be honest, like not
Yeah.
really. Like
Yeah.
he lost some sponsors, like what Gatorade,
Yeah.
Nike's still with him,
Mm-hmm.
Bridgestone's still with him,
Yeah.
TaylorMade's still with him.
Yeah.
He's still got the big ones.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got one more golf thing, and this one's kind of fucking cool too. So, have you heard about the Michelob guy?
No.
All right, so this is one of Tiger Woods' shots at the Masters,
Okay.
and this guy was just holding the Michelob front row, and so they made a specialty fucking Michelob can for the Michelob guy.
That is so fucking sick.
Isn't that dope? I've been looking for him and I haven't been able to fucking find him. So his name is Mark Radtick. He's known as the Michelob Ultra guy. He went viral online during the it was the PGA Championship, not the Masters. He went viral online at the 2022 PGA Championship. He was the only one in the crowd watching Tiger Woods' shot without recording on his cell phone. All he had in his hand was a Michelob Ultra, and they gave him a full 15-second campaign ad, merch online, and limited edition cans. So, peep these fucking pictures real quick. Look at all those motherfuckers on their phone. Everybody on their phone, and he's the only one front and center.
He's like that old
Without
man
using his
during whose last shot? LeBron James's.
And look at that face, dude. Why does he look like Dave Portnoy's brother?
He looks like his older brother.
Yeah. But look at him. He's just hyper focused on watching. He's just taking in Tiger's shot. And I think that's sick as fuck that they gave him his little ad and a limited edition can.
Well, it's like that old man who was watching LeBron James break the record. And he was the only one on his phone. That's sick. Also,
All right. So for one thing, I don't know why people do that on their phones, anyways. I feel the same way about concerts. I feel the same way about basketball games.
I made that realization.
Like none of it. Like I used to do it.
Yeah.
Like I used to take, but I wouldn't do the whole concert. Nobody wants to see it.
No.
And then also on top of that, like if you're watching Tiger, like if me and you went to like the Masters, and we saw Tiger Woods playing, I would try to get one selfie with Tiger walking by. The rest of the day, my phone's in my bag.
I'm recording Tiger once just to say.
That's what I'm saying. Just one time.
Just to say to my friends, here's how close I am to
There's
Tiger.
no
for
way
the whole
that's
day.
all those guys' first time seeing Tiger on the day.
Yeah.
And that was just a random hole that didn't even mean anything.
Yeah.
It was a 2022 fucking championship. It didn't mean shit.
Dude, I'll have to find the clip, but I saw this one weird thing where a basketball player in the NBA playoffs, a fan in the front row was next to this chick, and they were like, well, what about this fan behind them? And they were wearing like a silicone mask over their whole face with like a pair of glasses. And this was this year's NBA playoffs, and the guy's like, I'm going to need to do some deep digging on this person because I still haven't figured out who it is or what they were wearing.
Yeah, that's weird. It's probably Kanye.
It wasn't. Speaking of golf, though, just want to give a quick shout out to Tally Golf. They make putter grips, you know. So
they're
you
hooking you up, huh?
Well, they're not hooking me up or anything, but they just DM me and they're like, thanks for the follow, and I just said I like their product, and I said I'd give them a shout out on the next podcast. So this is the next one recorded since. But they make they make pretty dope putter grips, and I just happened to buy a new putter, so you know maybe I'll be giving an order so I can let you know how it feels. But I just got the last year's model Spider, and it's gonna be here by Monday.
I'm very excited for you to miss putts with that.
Yeah, me too.
It's gonna be a good time. What else do I got here? Talked about Patrick Reed's fucked up car. Talked about the Grizzlies. Oh, there's a golf course. I don't know where it's at, but it has 19 holes on its course, and the very first hole is a par 4, 336 warm-up hole.
All golf courses should do that.
Right?
All golf courses.
How sick is that? And it literally says warm-up hole. Doesn't say hole 1, doesn't say hole 0. It says warm-up hole. Doesn't count for anything.
I love that.
You get all your shit strokes out. You try your flop shot that you played across the green, then you go on to hole 1 and you're...
And plus, you know, you're giving that, you know, first crew a little extra whatever, so because you're taking
a little extra leeway time. Yeah.
Why don't all golf courses do that?
19 hole courses. One warm-up hole.
Baker's dozen.
One warm-up hole.
There's always one fuck up, so that's why you do 12.
One warm-up hole, dude. That's what it is right there.
Damn.
I love that one a lot. We have... Oh, they are. Let me get the exact thing real quick. They're in the works right now for motherfucking Dodgeball 2.
Wow.
So the sequel is finally in the works. Vince Vaughn is 100% set to return if they make the movie. it will be coming out in 3 years.
It'd be so old.
They're just talking about doing it right now. In other film news, they're working on a new Transformers animated movie, and the cast consists of Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Brian Tyree Henry. No idea. I recognize most of these guys, and it's got old boy from fucking Comedy Central.
Is that John Hamm? Who's the guy? Who's this guy? Who's the guy
In the middle, I don't know who the guy in the middle bottom is, but guy middle right or bottom right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keegan Allen Peele. Keegan Allen Peele. No, that's not his name. It's Key.
It's Key and Peele.
Yeah, so he's Keegan Keystone or whatever his last name is. So yeah,
Keith Stone.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, I thought that was crazy. Scarlett Johansson's gonna be in it.
I hope he's ridiculous. Like, what the fuck is going on with these fucking robots?
Yeah, I hope everything's crazy.
Hope
with
Megan
them.
Fox makes a cameo.
One of the other things I have is so Deion Sanders is one of 2 players in NFL history to score a touchdown 6 different ways via interception return, punt return, kickoff return, receiving, rushing, and fumble recovery. There's only been one other dude to do it, and his name was Bill Dudley, and he played from 1945 to 1953. He also served in World War II, was inducted in the Hall of Fame in '66, and yeah, he was another one of those badasses like Ted Williams.
You just did good in the league.
He just did very good in the NFL. Scored a touchdown 6 different ways, made the Hall of Fame, super quiet, no one talked about it until Deion did it, and they're like, who else has done this? They're like, oh, that crazy motherfucker from World War II.
That's wild.
Yeah. Wild shit. I have like 2 other fun facts if you want to go over them, unless you have something.
No, I'm good for now.
All right, I'll do this one more, because this one's kind of crazy.
I only have really one more thing after this.
All right, this will be my last thing.
Okay.
So, you remember Smaug the dragon, correct?
Yes.
From The Hobbit.
Yes.
So I'm just going to read this whole thing. Smaug, the dragon from The Hobbit, is famously known for stealing a mountain full of gold. So full that he sleeps buried under the gold. We're talking literal tons of gold by weight. Forbes ranks Smaug as the 2nd wealthiest fictional character of all time. He was first,
Behind
but
Donald Duck?
I don't know who the first one was. He was first for a while, but the price of gold took a tumble as of 2023. Now his vast, overwhelming fortune is only worth an estimated $51.4 billion. $51.4 billion. That means, even though he has an entire mountain full of almost nothing but solid gold, he would still rank as only the 15th wealthiest American. That means 14 Americans have more money than a gold-hungry dragon with a mountain full of gold.
That's fucking weird.
That's insane.
Yeah.
There's 14 Americans that have more money than a dragon with a mountain full of gold.
Full of fictional gold.
Yeah, it's not even real, but there's 14 guys that have more money than that. That's insane.
Yeah, it's super crazy.
And he would have been number 1 had the price of gold not plummeted in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Just hilarious. Yeah, Smaug, 15th richest person in America. Is he up there?
Yeah, he's up there. 3rd row, head level. Behind Spyro, behind Mushu, behind Mario.
Behind Mushu? Is that supposed to be Smaug?
That's Smaug.
Oh, I thought that was a big Mushu.
That's Smaug.
That's a goofy looking Smaug.
He's even got the...
It looks like an animated Smaug.
He's even got the scaled...
Oh, I do see. He's got a scaled breastplate.
Yeah. The one thing I had is... with my birthday coming up, usually I throw a little shebang bang.
Happy 42nd.
Have some friends over, play some cornhole, play some euchre, have some drinks. But instead this year, I decided to use my points from a canceled flight earlier and to head down to the Comedy Mothership. Mm-hmm. They start sign-ins that weekend at 5:30. So my plan is to get there at like 9 o'clock in the morning with a camping chair and sit in front of the club and wait until sign-ups start to hopefully be able to do an open mic spot at the Comedy Mothership for essentially my birthday.
Yeah.
So that's a...
You should DoorDash yourself lunch there. I think that would
I
make
will.
headlines.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny.
Yeah. The only thing is, like, hopefully I don't have to use the bathroom.
Depends.
No. I'll do what they do in Houston.
Michigan man wears Depends to perform at
I'll just
Joe Rogan's Comedy Club.
I'll just find the nearest alleyway.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a piss alleyway right
Or they're
next
like, we'll
door.
let you in the club.
Yeah.
But you can't sign up till 5:30. No, but I just wanted to make that announcement because, you know, originally I started out as a guy talking about his comedy career and spiraled into what we have today.
We drank one beer for the whole podcast. How long was this?
It was a 16 ouncer for 40 minutes and 37 seconds.
Wow, we didn't even get into our special talk can.
Nope.
Save it for next time.
Save it for next time. It was a good podcast, though.
Yeah, thanks guys for listening.
NBA playoffs tonight. Golden State Kings, Lakers, Grizzlies. Two big games. Could close out the series tonight.
Hopefully they don't.
For you.
Yeah, for me.
I have no dogs in the fight.
I don't give a shit about any other game other than the Kings game. Let's go Kings. Probably gonna lose.
NFL Draft Round
Zach
2
Town.
resumes tonight. Probably won't watch that because it takes too goddamn long. It's like watching the MLB.
Yeah, I'll just wait till tomorrow and then I'll look at it and be like, oh shit.
Watching the NFL drafts is like watching the MLB before the pitch clock.
I don't mind the first round. I don't mind it.
No,
If it were on at a more reasonable time, like if it, say, it ended at 10.
Should just start at
I'd
3.
probably watch the whole thing.
You don't need to
Yeah,
watch.
if it was like a 4-hour event and it started at 6.
It should start at like 4, really, because I mean, like you don't
Even
need to
if
be
it was
at
6,
because
and it only
e-
lasted
e-
4 hours,
e-
I'd stay up till 10 watching it.
Yeah,
I would just have it in the
even if
background.
you're at
When
work.
someone made a pick, I'd focus on it.
Yeah, even if you're in the background, you don't need to watch every single thing they talk about. You just need to see the 10 seconds when they're announcing the pick. So,
What was the difference between the first pick and the last pick being, like, how long was the broadcast? Like, from the time
Total?
they announced the first pick till the time pick 32 went.
I'd have to
It's got to be like 6-7 hours, right?
32 teams pick. There's 7 minutes each team, so that's 210 minutes without commercials. So that's 214 minutes without commercials. So that's automatically 3 hours. So it's got to be a 4 or 5 hour broadcast at the minimum.
224 minutes altogether.
Yeah.
Just for picks.
Yeah.
Seems like it should be less than 4 hours, but it's not.
I feel like if a team's on the clock, your team should get a clock that starts. And if they pick fast, then your time's already going.
As soon as they announce it, as soon as they announce the name, boom, on the clock. Or as soon as the pick is in, that'd be even crazier.
That's what. That's why. Yeah, that'd make a lot more sense. As soon as the pick is in.
As soon as the pick is in, boom, Patriots on the clock.
Yep. I like that.
Yeah.
NFL fix your shit. So, JT Show episode 131. Hope you guys like it. Drop a comment. Anything you guys want to talk about.
I'll buy you a beer. All you gotta do is say so.
We'll be back weekly. And thanks for watching, guys.
Later.